Most guarded CEOs in the world. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, the Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. It is not unusual for a famous or wealthy person to acquire strict security measures. It is very important for these people to be safe in order to avoid unpleasant things from happening. Perhaps security is one thing rich people love spending on more than their yachts, private planes, and other possessions. In the past, a lot of CEOs have suffered assassinations and kidnappings, so their inclination towards these aspects makes so much sense today. For this video, we've rounded up a list of the world's most heavily guarded CEOs. Let's get to know them. Jeff Bezos. For the past years, Jeff Bezos has repeatedly been regarded as the world's richest man alive. Being the founder of several massive companies and the CEO of the online shopping and entertainment firm Amazon, it's no secret that Bezos is a huge asset in modern-day entrepreneurship. And this makes him well-deserving of the highest protection and luxurious security network. Well, he seems to be getting it. According to Amazon's own report, they spend an annual $1.6 million on Bezos security. Apparently, that number hasn't changed since 2012, and over the course of time, the CEO's relevance and overall worth have increased by hundreds of billions of dollars. In support of some people's assertions, the spokesperson of Amazon did confirm that Bezos spends more on his protection as the CEO pays separately for his personal security. In terms of security measures Bezos has in place, reports claims he has installed bulletproof panels in his office, which is located in his own building that is surrounded by hundreds of guards and security personnel. According to Daily Beast, the application for the installation of the bulletproof panels took place in November 2018 and was granted permission in January 2019. The panels would have cost $180,000 to install, according to market rates at the time. And in case you're wondering what it does for Bezos' safety, well, it was proven to withstand multiple shots from a military assault rifle. So yeah, no need for the Amazon CEO to worry while napping inside his office. Bill Gates. Since the inception of the tech industry, Bill Gates has been undoubtedly ruling it as being one of the most influential tech moguls in the world of business. Well, we're talking about the founder of Microsoft here. Owning such a prestigious software company, it comes as no surprise that Gates doesn't compromise on security, whether it's for him or his family. The Lake Washington mansion is a perfect depiction of his wildly extraordinary security. According to some reports, this extravagant home in Washington was valued at around $100 to $100 million. There's no doubt that the security for this property would already be huge. But then, there's the fact that the owner of this home has $136 billion net worth, making him not just among the wealthiest, but definitely one of the most powerful CEOs in the world. The building is equipped with a variety of security amenities. A 24/7 human surveillance is monitoring the entire surrounding of this luxurious and futuristic marble. And since it is built nearby a lake, that side of the property is highly monitored as well. In the event that any boater gets too cocky and tries to approach the house too closely, then they can immediately approach them using a boat that is on standby at all times in an effort to respond as quickly as possible. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Mark Zuckerberg. Now let's talk about the weird CEO who is adored by many. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook CEO, in case you didn't know. This golden boy spends $23 million on security. That's right, Zuckerberg spends over 10 times the money Bezos does. And that makes him among the most well-protected people in the world. One of the major reasons for this outrageous security cost is the 2018 disaster. The company poured cash into protecting its CEO after the revelations about Facebook loose handling of users' data privacy. In that year alone, the company spent $10 million on Zuckerberg's personal protection, an increase of $2.5 million from the previous year. In an SEC filing, Facebook explained that the public's rage directed toward the company prompted them to spend so much on Zuckerberg's security. Due to his significant association with Facebook, negative sentiments regarding the social media platform are directly associated with and often transferred to Zuckerberg. Although the problem eventually subsided in the same year, it seemed that Zuckerberg developed a taste for such protection, as the security cost for the CEO continued through 2019 and even increased in 2020. An April 2020 proxy filing revealed that the company was spending roughly $23 million on Zuckerberg security and travel. Now, what can $23 million do for a CEO's security? Well, Business Insider correspondent Rob Price reported that armed executive protection officers are stationed outside Zuckerberg's Bay Area homes at all times to ensure his safety. Yes, that home is in a plural, and if that is not enough yet, one of the homes is said to be equipped with a panic room. Facebook employees are also rumored to have some trouble controlling their spending habits. If that doesn't sound fun, I don't know what does. Tim Cook. Steve Jobs will always be the face and Apple. But on this list, let's turn our focus to his successor, Tim Cook. Being the now CEO of Apple, Tim Cook has been no slouch during his time running the company, which is growing continuously in value over the past years. With Apple being the world's most valuable tech company, Cook's tight security doesn't come as a surprise. What is surprising, however, is the exact budget the company spends on it. In 2019 alone, the Californian tech giant has reportedly spent over $400,000 on private security for Tim Cook. And according to a proxy statement filed in January of the same year, that is up to 104% from $310,000 in 2018. That amount involved high security cars, bodyguards, surveillance, tracking, and monitoring every action for safety, and much, much more. Big company CEOs become the most vulnerable during travel, and that's the reason why most of the expenditures go into it. In 2018, Cook's travel costs have surged by 239% to $311,000, which is probably a direct result of Cook's effort to save Apple from the brunt of the US-China trade war. Donald Trump. I'm sure you're not in shock to see this name on this list. Aside from being the former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump is also an eccentric rich guy beyond doubt. Although it is already a given fact that Donald Trump has strict and well-maintained security, it may still be surprising to know how far his network reaches. Having a whole squad of armed and well-trained bodyguards and an entourage of armored cars that escort him in places, Trump doesn't seem to have any difficulty adjusting when he became the president. In fact, some accounts have claimed that Trump's security network is so tight that there is not only an entire team dedicated to defending him alone, but there are also separate groups of security assigned to monitor the safety of each member of his family 24/7. Reports also claim that during the early days of his presidency, he as well as his family were at high risk. Because of this, while the former president was enjoying security at his office, his son was staying in the Trump Tower while having the entire building under surveillance. There's also the limo that the internet loved. The model was manufactured by General Motors and was specially built for Mr. Trump himself. The design was based on the Cadillac CT6 platform with a multitude of differences, of course. The car comes with armored windows, thick steel covering, and much more features some of us can only imagine. Alright, this ends our list of most guarded CEOs in the world. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching!